What it is, guys, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm going back at you with another Dokkan battle video. Now, today we are talking about the Goku Ginyu Force unit. This is the unit that you get once you awaken everyone to the TUR level and Rainbow Star them 100% as we see right here. Okay? You get this completely free-to-play LR. Now, don't discount it. This is easily, if not the best free-to-play LR in the game, the best free-to-play LR leader in the game as far as his team capabilities go. This team is phenomenal. Phenomenal. And as you notice, mine, and I'll go back up here for a second, mine is Super Attack 1. So what we're going to do, we're going to do the old damage test. SA1, SA10, and SA20, and then throw some orbs into them. And we're going to talk about that and talk about the aftermath and see if orbing him out was really worthwhile. Alright? So, let's jump back in here. Let's go grab a... What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go to the... here we are, the Vegeta event. The Kid Vegeta event, I believe. This one actually should give me some extra fights and let me line up the line everything up the way I want it. The reason I'm doing this one, honestly, we are going to be at type advantage, but it's just going to give us a very raw test what the best damage output we could possibly get is. All right, and I am of course going to put in some orb changers. Yep, boom, boom. This just ensures that we get maximum possible damage out of him and stuff like that. So we'll jump into the event, do a 12 key attack, we'll do it again, get a 24 key attack, and we'll talk about the output. So give me just a moment to get in this event here. Okay, now one thing we haven't talked about is the very base damage that this team does, okay? I have Jace, I've got Ginyu, and I've got Raccoon all up here on the same team. These guys across the board, they're always going to boost each other. They're almost always going to have max ki. There's almost no situation ever where you're going to be lacking ki with this team. So you're just going to get... And most of them get super attacks early too, is the crazy part. So you're always going to get super attacks with this team. Let's look at the base damage this team does. Now, this is a dual Goku Ginyu led team, which means they're a 100% team. So 350k out of Jace. Let's see, Captain Ginyu, 450k, and Raccoon with type disadvantage, 151k. That wasn't impressive, but he's going to be about 300k once all said and done. Now, the interesting thing to note, the Goku Ginyu unit itself, his leader skill, if he gets his super attack off, he's going to aid them another, what, 20-30%? I'd have to get back in there and find out. But basically, his leader skill boosts him all over again. His passive skill boosts him all over again. It's ridiculous, alright? So this is my Super Attack 1, Goku Ginyu. Let's double check that. So, if you get his Mega Colossal off, the 18 key, it attack increased by 30% for one turn. So basically, you get a super attack off. Everybody's now from 200% up to 230%. Then you get his passive. Extreme class allies attack and defense 30%. So now 260%. Ginyu Force category attack and defense another 20% on top of that. This team is foul. Foul. Alright, so what we're going to do here, let's see, can I just get a, oof, does not look like it's going to let me just get off a base super attack. I'm going to do this and try to get one piece of solitary ki. There we go. Basic 12 key attack. Now everyone else will be getting insane amounts of ki and boost off of him, but he's not going to be giving the attack boost with his super attack, so it doesn't really matter. And he's going to kill him anyway. It don't matter. So, at SA1, granted with type advantage, 550k damage. Alright? That's with dual Ginyu leads. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Let's jump back in here and see what he does at a full 24 ki. Fill him all the way up with ki. Full. My hand went up. My hand gets cut off. Oh! 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 Topo bit me. Full 24 ki, and we're going to see what he does at that state and compare. That one should be fairly impressive, but we're going to see right now what happens. Alright, so we've got our SA1 Goku Ginyu. He should be up first. We are going to feed him, and I'm going to keep him right there because frankly if I don't, they're going to thrash him. I am going to feed him... Oof. That should do it. Boom. Boom. There we go. Okay. I'm going to give him the full complement. 24 ki. Now, the reason I'm going to do this, 24 ki already adds another 20% modifier to the attack damage on top of everything else. So, he is going to be at absolute peak efficiency here for Super Attack 1 with type advantage. Let's see what happens. Okay. That's the nice part. The attack animation is actually pretty cool. It's everybody. Oh, I expected a little more out of him than that. Only 726. Only 726k. Now, do bear in mind, I will say this again. This is a free-to-play team. Completely free to play. So, you farm these guys up. You take these guys into any Dokkan Fest. I've seen these guys take down UI Goku. Like I said, Super 17 I took down earlier tonight. It does rely on Goldo's stun. So, if you've swapped out Goldo, you'll need him back in there or have a stunner on that team. But they can do it. They're really damn good. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to talk about increasing the super attack on Goku Ginyu. Now, there is one farmable unit in this game, but I'm going to tell you right away, it is not worth farming this unit. Absolutely not at all. Okay? Let's go down here a little ways. There he is. Okay? The SR Ginyu Goku unit can be used to farm the LR, but at like 1% after awakening him completely. I'm going to tell you right now, it is not worth. And it's not like you can reverse Goku Ginyu because you got him at the LR level. He's not reversible. There's no way to farm him efficiently or effectively. So I would say don't even bother with that option. If you guys know me, I'm that guy that always tells you, farm stuff. Don't farm this one. With this unit, all you're going to do is you're going to give him... let's go by rarity. You are going to give him Elder Kais or Grand Kais, and that is just going to be that, alright? If you did your Purunga missions, you should have plenty of these units to go around, so let's just go ahead and feed him up real quick and get him up to SA10 and go do those tests one more time. Alright? Big success. We're at Super Attack 6. Let's go ahead and get up to Super Attack 10. I'm only going to give him 4 this time. And that's going to get us up to Super Attack 10. Now, we will take him up to SA20 after this. And then we're going to do the fun thing. And we're going to actually throw him into the ability system and give him some orbs. We will talk about dupes at that point, so hold your questions for the end. Let's go jump back in here. And again, I am doing the lowest level, but it's just so we have a baseline test with type advantage, mind you. But I want you to see the best possible scenario for damage output. Now, I will later on test him on some Dokkan Fests and show you those tests, but that's not today's video. Today's video is just How much damage can this dude produce? Let's go. Okay. So, we have our SA10, Ginyu Goku up on the pedestal. Okay. And we want to just give him 12 ki. Now, this is going to be a bit interesting. I think that'll do it right there. Yeah. 12 ki, no more, no less. Perfect. Got it. Whew. Got lucky on that one, to be honest with you. That one was about to be a 24 ki test. So here we go. 12 ki. And 619. Okay. I gotta say, honestly, not impressed personally, but it's probably just because I'm so spoiled by units that do a mil damage left and right. Now, that said, remember, you still have the whole Ginyu Force team that's just going to go in there and just start doing crazy damage. And this is really kind of intended as a first team for most people. This is a replacement for the very outdated Super Strikes. So your units will probably do quite well. I am honestly just being a bit of a snob. Now I just need to find another Ginyu Goku and we'll be good to go. Now what's interesting, for those of you that are new to this whole situation, I've talked about it a little bit and I have videos on it. You can use EZA Gohan. In fact, you've got a little less than a week to finish EZA Gohan, so you want to jump on that. He can be used as a leader for this team, and unlike Ginyu Goku, since Ginyu Goku is not a drop card, he can be used in Prime Battle for a leader skill during those events. So he's very, very, very good. No Ginyu Goku. This is not cool at all. Oof. So let me jump in here, and I'm sure I'll find one here in a second. And I'll be... Oh, there's one right there. Perfect. And I'll be right back. We'll do a 24 ki damage test right now. Okay. Now, I will have both the Ginyu Gokus up here. I'll just need to make sure mine goes first. See which one is which. Okay, mine's the one on the end. Boom, boom. We're good to go. All right. Change all the purple spheres green. Oof. I meant to do that first. And we'll go do that one more time. There we go. Whatever. Wasted an item. It happens. Alright. 24 ki test. Ginyu Goku incoming. Let's see what happens here. This should be pretty interesting. Can we break a mil? I think we could break a mil on this. .23. Nice. Nice. That's the kind of damage I wanted to see. Now, again, that is with type advantage, but only SA10. We still got 2 more SA to go, and this is with pretty much a beginner team. Like, you could get this team for next to nothing. This team is so stupid easy to farm. So, let's jump back over there, and let's get this team, let's get this guy up to SA20. Do our final damage test, and then we'll orb him out and talk about dupes. Now, that's going to be the fun situation. Dupes are going to be a lot of... Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Let's just go get him up to SA20 real quick. Okay. I'm going to use as many Grand Kais as I can. Boom. 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 SA15. No point in testing him at SA15. You could probably do the math yourself on that. Got to use 2 Elder Kais, but that is okay. And we're up to SA20. So I do have a cough drop in my mouth. It is how I'm not hacking my brains out and hacking the mic. So I do apologize for that. But there we go. Max super attack. Let's go jump back in one more time. Do our SA15 and our SA20 test, 24 test. And then we'll go do orbs and see where all this leads. Now, I'm expecting very good things. So, see you guys in just a minute. Okay. So, we have our SA20 Ginyu Goku. And if there's one thing you guys may and may not have noticed on this one, it's that I'm not being as meticulous with who I have on rotation with me. Because for the most part, it doesn't really matter too much. And that's just the realest real. Ginyu Goku does link very, very well with the Ginyu Force team. So much so, it really doesn't make too much of a difference who you have with him. Okay? He should be producing very similar damage no matter what. So, can we break a mill here? 750k. Not much more from the SA20 than SA10. That's a bit shocking. Now, again, I scoff at $750,000, but I'm also being realistic here because when you don't have type disadvantage, and if you go into a Dokkan, when you don't have type disadvantage, he's going to produce half that much damage. When you go to a Dokkan Fest, you have to deal with their defenses. That's going to start whittling away at that. You're looking at pretty much a 300k hit there. And that, to me, not impressive. Not impressive. Again, probably just because I'm this late in the game, but it's not what I'm looking for in this unit. Though, realistically, being a unit predominantly for newer players, that is still exceptionally good, especially free to play. So let's grab one more Goku Ginyu. If we can find one. Jesus, how are these guys so hard to find? Like, you guys should definitely be using this team. This team is amazing. I don't know who's leading Goldo up there, but nah, I should unfriend that person. That's just... no. Shouldn't be a thing. Alright. Let me grab a Goku Ginyu, jump back in here. I'll be right back, guys. Okay. So we've got our rotations ready here. We do have both Goku Ginyus here, but again, I'm just going to push mine to the front. Okay. What was at the back? This one might be a little interesting. Will I be able to get enough ki with him? That's the eternal question. Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, we did. Alright, perfect. Doesn't matter what we do with the rest of these guys, because he's going to one-shot him anyway. Now, I'd love to see him break 1.5 million here. That would be optimum. Let's see what we do. So we've got, 1.75, 1.77. I'll take that. Okay. That's the kind of damage I'm looking for. So the long and the short of it is, there's a huge, and I mean huge amount of damage difference between SA12 and SA24. Huge difference. Huge. So you should always be, and again, remember, 24, it has the boosts from the Mega Colossal at 18, and the extra, I believe it's 20%. I don't quote me in the exact percentage, but there's an extra percentage boost for going full 24 ki. So, that being that, let's go ahead and throw him into the potential system and see what that changes. We should easily be able to break 2 mil after the potential system. Maybe 1 mil on the low side. So, thus far, I gotta say, if you're aiming for getting 24 ki every single time, the Elder KAIS and Grand KAIS are completely worth. Alright? But let's go ahead. Let's grab him. Let's orb him out. And let's see what this looks like. I'm going to take the quick path. If you guys haven't seen this before, got a little trick on my sleeve. What I do is I take my phone like this. Boop, boop, boop. And it is just that easy, guys. So, we have our 55% Goku Ginyu. Alright? He is good to go. And if you want to know how I did that trick, it's, well, let's just say cinema magic. The big question everyone's going to have, where do I get duplicates of Ginyu Goku for the dupe system? Well, number one, you can't yet. It's just that simple. We will get one if the Frieza campaign stays the same. When you 100% LR Frieza, you will get a dupe of this guy. And I will tell you right away, lower right dupe path 100%. This is the most powerful dupe path you can do. It gives you all the crits and all that stuff. For me, let's talk about his super attack real quick. Okay. Greatly raises attack for 1 turn, great colossal damage. The one I'm going to look at is a 24 key. Mega colossal damage, raises extreme class allies by 30% for 1 turn. Probably, honestly, he already does a disgusting amount of damage. I will probably give him crit more than anything else. Being an LR, he's already going to tank like mad. So crit or double attack, either one is not a bad option with him. Maybe balancing him out wouldn't be bad, but I'm probably thinking crit for mine. Okay? But now that we have him orbed out, let's go ahead and go do a test on him real quick. So like I said, with LR Frieza, once the LR Frieza campaign comes, if you 100% LR Frieza, you get a dupe of him. Now, to get the other 3 dupes, you have to wait for Battlefield to arrive. Now, Battlefield should be coming, if I had to guess, within the next 4 to 6 weeks. It's going to be here before too terribly long. This is our litmus test. It's our known good. We're going to go with it. Okay? So, when Battlefield does arrive, you do have to run it a lot. It takes a lot to 100% this unit, and I do mean a lot. So, do bear that in mind, okay? But, it's a big but. Well, I don't even know if it's going to be worth. I can't say it will or it won't. There is another LR Ginyu that actually comes in that you can use on this team that becomes stellar. Basically, if you really want to go mad, you can run this team with EZA Gohan with 3 LRs once that LR Ginyu drops. It's Frieza, this Ginyu Goku, and the other LR Ginyu. And then throw on Jace and Berter, and you've got basically the most disgustingly killer team out there. Now, they're only 77% lead at that point, but with everybody's boosted skills, it is just disgusting. Disgusting. The only problem is the other Ginyu and this Ginyu you can't take in a prime battle. But it makes a fun team. It really absolutely does. So, let's stop BSing. Let's jump into the event here, and let's see what we can do. Alright? Alright. So, my Ginyu Goku is going to be up. We are just going to put him in the front and let him do some work. Now, I need 2 key for him. Perfect right there. I would love to see him break a mill right now, just a 12 key. I think that'd be great. Can we do it? Can we break 1,000,000 on this very basic unit? 1.27. So yeah, without type disadvantage, you're talking about a little more than 500,000 damage. And then you got to tack on, obviously, defenses and all that stuff. But if you had any questions, these guys will take on at least your... anything up through, like, SS4 Goku or Vegeta. Yeah, these guys will be destroying those events. I'll be shocked these guys can't take on every boss rush. Up to 3, maybe. 4 and 5 might be a bit tough for them, but... let's do a 24 key. Let's see what happens. This should be a lot of fun. No, lots of Ginyu Goku's up for grabs now. Of course. Of course. When we're at the end of the video and we have everything done, of course there's a ton of them. Alright. Lego. Alright. So this is going to be our last test. 24 key. SA20, Goku Ginyu. 55% ability system is the best anyone can do right now. And he is got some pretty good stats. Alright. Let's do the usual. I think there was enough key there, but I ain't not in the mood to play around and mess up. Here we go. That should be more than enough. Yep. Okay. And for his base level attack, he has 161k. So every modifier is going to be on top of 161k. So 2 mil? Can we get 2 mil? $1.7. Is this just me or did nothing change? The ability system should have done more than that. Yeah, so there's some question in my mind whether the orbs were worth at this point. I don't know that the orbs were worth. I don't see it, but I'll be real with you guys. Once the dupe comes out, you'll be glad you did. Give him crit or double attack. Double attack would be phenomenal. And then he'll just boost the rest of the team to the moon. But so I'm not completely sold on the ability system, but I am sold on the Elder KAIS and the Elder KAIS and the Grand KAIS. I do think those were definitely very, very, very much worth on this unit. So don't try to farm him. Farming him is incredibly silly. It is just a feat in frustration. But all said and done, if you're looking for a team that can take on just about anything that is just going to be stellar for like a beginner, or let's just say you just don't have a good team, you don't have a very good category team, or you just want to have some fun in the game. You're tired of your team that goes around killing everything without question. You want a team that's going to be a little more fun to run, a little bit of a challenge. This team is fantastic. This team is just great. And a hell of a lot of fun. And in my opinion, the most useful, I won't say the best, the most useful free-to-play LR in the game at this point. So guys, that is the video. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you do hit that old thumbs up button because that does help out my channel a whole hell of a lot. I didn't expect to have this out on Monday, but I think this is actually going to come out on Tuesday, just because how much time it's going to take to edit everything up. Other than that, guys, follow my Birdman. Hit me up on Booker. That is, of course, Twitter and Facebook in the description down below. And I will lay your ass out next time.